Is there other steps the U.S. and NATO can take at this point, uh, in your view, that to help the Ukrainians and the resistance there in particular?
Well, I think certainly we can give them more weapons. President Zelensky's pleading for airplanes. I think if we gave them more drones, more capacity to go after things like that huge Russian convoy outside of Kiev, which is the very definition of a sitting duck, perhaps that would help. Zelensky has also called for a no-fly zone. I mean, on this one, I take President Biden at his word. I don't think there's any chance of any use of American military force here. And I think this is a big mistake in many respects. You know, if Putin's mere threat gets us to do something that he wants, he is getting it for free. It's a serious matter. It requires careful consideration. But but you're saying there's no difference between some use of force and all-out nuclear warfare is just wrong. One
You,
possible
I
sorry,
was going
one
to just
possible thing to
go
do
ahead.
would be to say, I'm sorry, one possible thing to do would be to have a no-fly zone simply over Western Ukraine. No Russian troops are present. We can draw a line in the sky and say, we're here to help stabilize the Ukrainian population. The UN High Commissioner for Refugees estimates this morning something like 1.3 million refugees already across Ukraine's borders, perhaps another million displaced persons inside Ukraine. This is a huge humanitarian tragedy unfolding right in front of us. If we could provide security in the West, that might help mitigate this human tragedy. Otherwise, we are going to be spectators. And I think we've all got to ask ourselves from a strategic point of view, what the implications are, not just in Moscow, but in Beijing and other adversary capitals as we watch Ukraine potentially being ground into the dust.